And now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. This portion of the show is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Rancho Leonero, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. Maui Gym Sunglasses, the choice of the best captains. Shimano Rods and Reels, fish with the best. Shimano. And by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Here we go. Another great hour of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. Here's Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Mexa, and Corey Sandin.
And welcome back. Hour number 2, Let's Talk Hookup, right here on the Let's Talk Hookup app and radio network. Pete Gray here with Rock Cod Rick Mexa. What a great in-studio guest group we have here today. Bart Hall from the Fred Hall Shows with the lovely Jenny's here, too. She's being silent today, but that's okay, Jenny. We're just glad you're here with us. And John Ireland from Rancho Leonero in Baja's East Cape, having a good time talking fishing, talking Fred Hall.
This is great, man. Yeah, my favorite place in the whole world to go down to, Rancho Leonero, and then the best fishing show in the whole world with the Fred Hall Shows. It's a great time talking fishing, talking fun, and again, we want to talk to you. If you want to join us this morning, 833-288-0973. That's how you reach us at Let's Talk Hookup. And not only are we talking all those great fun and places, we are also giving away some awesome prizes. 4 lucky callers at the end of the show today are each going to win a pair of tickets to go to the Fred Hall Show in Long Beach.
4 winners.
Yeah, there's 4 sets of 2. So yeah, it's really cool. You're gonna get to take your bud, take your wife, take your son or daughter to you. It's just gonna be a great opportunity. Again, 4 winners, all getting 2 tickets to your choice, either the Del Mar or the Long Beach show.
Yeah.
If you want to get through, 833-288-0973.
Indeed. Let's go ahead and jump back on the phone.
You got it. We got Reggie back. I know we lost Reggie there for a minute. Reggie from Camarillo. Good morning,
Reggie.
bro. Thanks for getting back to us.
Oh, no worries, guys. Got sniped there real quick. I don't know what happened. But, yeah, so the question I have for you, Bart, I did hear about you guys being here in Camarillo, but the question I had was, have you guys considered doing, like a pass for, like, the whole week? Because, like, people like myself who, like, one day's not enough. Like, I mean, we go, like, 2-3 days, and I guess we just have a major problem. Just wonder if you guys consider that.
We have looked at this, Reggie, for years. I want to do this. There are problems with it, and we've not been able to overcome it. Some shows do this that are not as popular as Long Beach, but we've had major counterfeiting problems over the years, and we can't seem to work around figuring out how to get it done. I know other people can. We haven't been able to. I'll certainly look at it again. Maybe there's new technology or people smarter than I am that can make it happen. But right now, it's not available as much as I'd like it to be. But it isn't. I'm sorry.
Indeed. All right, Reggie, thanks for calling back. Appreciate it. And we'll see you at the show. Look forward to it. Thanks a lot for that. Hey, Ken Corwin from Ken's Custom Reels. Hey, Ken, any chance you're going to be at the Long Beach show?
Morning, boys. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
We even imported help from Hawaii. We got all the Hawaii contingent in the booth.
Whoa! That's cool.
So all the marlin lures and weapons and all that beautiful artwork that Steve does. So.
Oh,
that's
Steve,
great.
That's
cool.
Good news. Yeah, because he missed last year Long Beach, right?
Oh, no, he was there.
Oh, he was,
Hal wasn't there.
Okay.
But Hal will be here this year, too. So.
All right, got them both.
Okay.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
And we've got a new boy. His name is Kihei, and he's it's really cool. We don't need a ladder. He's so tall, he can reach everything.
Perfect.
Smart man.
Perfect.
So my question is, this is the important part. When are we playing golf, Bart?
Okay, now see, I was going to ask you this on setup on tomorrow. We got to figure out whether it's going to be Sunday or Monday because Doug says it's better for him on Sunday. But you and I will figure this out tomorrow.
Any day's good for us.
Okay.
That's cool. And Ken, of course, you guys will be doing reel repair while you wait. So bring your reels for the Master West to work on them, right?
Yep, he will be there, and bring him on in. Try to get him to us early, and we'll do our best to get him out that day. And we haven't expanded. We have 20 feet of fishworks this year, so
all right,
we've
cool.
got a huge. We'll actually have Lawrence's wife, Jamie, will be manning the booth over there. So,
Well, that's an improvement over Lawrence.
Oh, come on, I like Lawrence. But Jamie's pretty cool, too. Yeah. Hey, Ken.
That's awesome, Ken.
We'll look forward to that. We'll see you at the Long Beach show. Appreciate that.
we'll see you guys.
See you,
All
buddy.
right,
See you
thanks for the
tomorrow.
call. All right, very good. Ken's he's like a figurehead at
Well, he is, and
Long Beach.
what I love is to watch Wes. Wes will be there smiling at you, talking to you, working on 3 reels at the same time, as fast as he possibly can, carrying on a conversation. It's just amazing. The
He
guy's
is amazing.
he's a master. He's an artist.
Yeah.
He is the wizard when it comes to fixing reels too. And that's the thing. You're not only watching somebody tear a reel apart, just like Bart says, carrying on a conversation with you, but when you get it back, it's perfection. He's so good at what, it's like he just doesn't need to look at what his hands are doing. Like he's the man.
He repaired a reel for me that others couldn't do.
That's
he did an amazing job.
Yeah.
It works flawlessly.
That's cool.
He's an artist.
Yep,
He
no
really
doubt
is
about
an
it.
artist.
No, he's good at it for sure. All right, phones are packed. Let's jump into it.
You got it. How about we talk to Dan? Dan's calling us from El Cajon. Good morning, Dan. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Great show, you guys.
Thank you.
Love listening to it on the app.
Thank you.
My question is, my son and myself and a friend, we're going down to the ranch in May. So what types of lures, jigs, swim baits should we stock up on to bring down there?
Good question. Bring stuff for the beach in particular. The boats are pretty well equipped. About the only thing you're not going to get on the boats is Rapalas. If you want Wahoo, bring a CD18 or a Marauder, something like that, a deep runner. Otherwise, concentrate on the beach. Waxwing Shimano's work real well. Something that's going to make a racket on the top, on the surface. Like we just discussed earlier in the show, they're hitting the crocodiles. Anything silver right now is working
like
real
a Shimano
well.
Colt Sniper would work on the beach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're exclusively right now. They're just loving silver. They won't hit anything else.
That's cool.
But bring beach stuff. We have surf casting rods there for you and everything, so you really don't need to bring rods and reels. Yeah,
Wow.
And every year we do. We get a new batch every year. We get a dozen, and we
Well,
run through them.
you
over
get
the
those
course
at the
of
Fred
year.
Hall
I was going to say, I've seen John
Just
shopping at the Fred Hall show. Exactly.
And that really needs to be discussed here. We do a lot of our shopping at Fred Hall. I can buy commercially and wholesale and all that, but you can actually get better deals.
It's true.
In particular at Long Beach and everything. So it's worth coming and shopping there because I do for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't have to bring any rods or reels and all that. A few lures are in order. Bring something for the Wahoo and stuff for the beach, and you'll be in good shape.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, Dan, May is a wonderful time at the ranch.
And May really,
But
yeah.
make your reservations now. Like our early June tournament is filling up.
Right, May and June are real popular
Yeah,
months for
so
sure. So
you want
book early.
Yeah, and want to thank Dave from Statewide Stripes again for sponsoring largest tuna or Wahoo or
Absolutely.
Dorado.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah,
Thank you.
cash, 500
That's so
cash.
cool.
Yeah, thanks to Dave from Statewide Stripes.
Well, it's a steep entry fee to get into the tournament, so
Yeah.
it's good that there's
Free.
a
Yeah, for sure. Dan,
It's
thanks
free,
a lot
by
for the
the
call.
way.
We'll see you at the show. We have a lot of great sponsors here at Let's Talk Hookup, and I just want to kind of mention some of them that are going to be at the show, Bart. I know West Coast Marine, Parker Boats. I know the guys are going to be there, and of course the guys from H&H Marine with their Defiance boats, Yamaha outboards, all of them. They'll be there. And then we talked yesterday about Maui Mikey, Mike Battistoni who's a great friend of ours. He's coming out from Florida, and they're going to be in the Dana Landing booth with Lawrence from Fishworks, and Maui Mikey is going to have 300 different pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. Great
The
place.
Flying Jimmy.
Yeah, the Flying Jimmy. Yeah. And then Seagar Fluorocarbon, we talked about that.
Man.
Buy two, get one free. Pretty awesome.
It's going to be the best deal
Yeah.
ever because not only is it such, there's such deep discounts already, and it's buy two, get one free. Like
Yeah.
Seagar is going to be the steal of the show.
Yeah, and of course, Freedom Boat Club. I was out surfing the other day with my buddy Ron, and there was a guy we know that came up on a 18-foot Parker next to us, and hey, nice boat. And we knew the guy and friend of Ron's and stuff like that. And it's like, I go, oh, nice boat. He goes, yeah, it's a rental. I go, Freedom Boat Club? He goes, yeah. He goes, that's the greatest deal going,
It really
man. It's pretty
is, man.
awesome. Yeah, so go join Freedom Boat Club up there. Of course, Cedros Kayak Fishing, Jeff will be there with the last remaining spots that he has. And, of course, Rosie and her gang will be there from Cedros Sport Fishing, so book those trips quickly. The Royal Polaris, Frank will be there. Royal Star, I know all the guys from the Star will be there. I think Randy will come, too.
I don't.
It's possible.
I don't think that.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tracy will be there.
Yeah,
for sure. American Angler, of course, the American Angler guys will be there.
Lori and Ray, and obviously Ray's going to be in that Captain Summit, so that'll be really cool.
A Red Rooster 3, I know Andy always comes.
Yeah, always.
Captain Andy will be there from the Red Rooster 3. The Shogun, we know Renee's going to be there. Maybe Paul.
Hopefully
too.
Captain Paul, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
They're part of the grand prize.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Are they?
I didn't know that.
What's that?
Well, you get to choose when you come in. You fill out a form, and you get to choose either a Hobie Mirage Drive kayak, you get to choose a trip to Rancho Leonero, or you get to choose a trip on the Shogun.
Oh, how cool! I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah, I know.
That's a nice deal. Fisherman's Landing is going to be there with all the captains there, and of course, Point Loma Sport Fishing will be there too with the captains, and C4 Sport Fishing will be there too with all the captains lined up. Turner's Outdoorsman, of course, we talked about that. The giant display that they have. Unbelievable display there. And, of course, Palmas de Cortez. Eddie and his gang will be there right across from Rancho Leonero.
Yep.
Talking East Cape.
Castman will be there, too. Kingfisher Charters will be there right next to us.
You guys have such
Fisherman's
a cool...
Processing right across the way from us.
That's such a cool little... I mean, all of the show is that way, but that's such a cool little area. Like, all of the cool spots that you would want to visit, Alaska and the East Cape, and you're surrounded by so many good people.
Yeah.
Where the little Let's Talk Hookup Rancho Leonero Square is just surrounded by good people all the way around.
It's such a great spot. Yeah, and it's like the center of the thing. Now, Anza Knives, Bart, moved to a new location. They're going to be on the 300 block, which is where we are. We're in the 300 aisle there, but Heidi and the guys will be there. Filet knives, the Fish Pro series will be there. They have tactical hunting, skinning knives. They have all kinds of knives for you, and they're going to have a great corner location right across from the Mammoth booth there, the Mammoth stage and such like that for them. And they're going to give special deals to Let's Talk Hookup listeners. So just go by there, say hi to Heidi and Don, and you'll have some fun. Yeah. Another guy that's going to be there is Dave Hansen.
The Wild Man?
The Wild Man himself. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for that FishDope.com report with your man, Dave Hansen, your saltwater guide. Today, that catch report is sponsored by the Fish Pros at Fisherman's Processing in San Diego. Be sure to see Fisherman's Processing and all the Fish Pros, the Market Gang, at the Fred Hall Long Beach Show right across from the Let's Talk Hookup booth, where you can purchase your smoked and jerkied fish. They'll have their spices, rubs, smoked cheese, all available at their great show special prices. Fish Pros, the Market, and Fisherman's Processing. See them next week for amazing deals, and you have to get that sweet Cajun rub that they have. That's my favorite. That's the best one they have. It's so good.
Oh, they're all their rub. The brine,
everything those guys make
is
killer.
It's just very good.
Oh,
it's
man.
very good.
It's my favorite. Hey, let's talk to your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Pete, Rick, Bart, John. Listen to my voice, because I guarantee you it will not sound like this next Sunday.
Hey, Dave, I want you to say hi to your number one fan. Here you go.
Oh, hi,
Jenny.
Dave. It's Jenny. Yes.
How are you?
There you go.
I love you.
Yay.
Jenny loves Dave's when he talks. She says he makes it exciting, she says.
Oh, yeah. It's an exciting seminar, the Dave Hansen
Wear
Show.
your helmet and a seatbelt.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, baby. You better be ready, because we're coming this year, and I have my own booth this year at the show. First time. I've been speaking at the show for what, Bart, 15 years or so? And
yes.
This year I have my own booth. Kelly and I will be at booth 1016, gang. And everybody that stops by the booth and signs up for my website for a year gets a brand new free T-shirt with my new logo on it. And anybody that's already a member of the website, I have a phenomenal amount of T-shirts I made for the show. So if you're a member of my website, you get a shirt. If you sign up for my website, you get a shirt. And
good for you,
I'm going to be
That's awesome.
I'm going to be speaking every day at the show, guys. Every single day I'll be up on the main stage. So we'll be talking about catching big bluefin on the kite. We'll be talking about all the secrets I stole from Ricky. and all my other friends that I stole stuff from, and we'll be giving you guys all the secrets. I'll be speaking every day at 3 o'clock, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and 11:15 on Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you guys come to the show. It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be unbelievable, the amount of stuff Bart and Mike have put together for the show this year. It's a must-see show, for
Indeed.
sure.
Well said.
All right. And if you could go into the program in Western Outdoor News, you can find out where and when Dave is talking.
Yeah, Dave is on the main Accurate stage.
Main Accurate stage, okay.
Accurate Fishing Products main seminar stage. And if you've never actually gone to Dave's website, you should. It is full of these videos that he's done that tells you pretty much everything you need to know about fishing. It's all right there. And I'm a member, and I go to that site all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good information. Now, do we call his seminar a talk, or is it a yell?
It's an experience.
It's an experience. There you go. Yeah. Yes. How's that, Dave? The Dave Hansen experience.
There you go. Yeah, it's definitely, if you have not seen it, folks, it's something different. It's definitely different. You've never seen anything like it before. I will upset a few people, but I will make everybody laugh, I promise.
Is it a family show? Can we bring kids to it?
Absolutely. I have a deal. If I say any bad words at all, one bad word, which would be a bad word, would be shut up. If I say that, every single child in the audience gets free stuff.
So you're guaranteed your kid's getting something free. Come on down.
For sure. Hey, Captain Dave, of course, fishdope.com has all the information for you. You know the sea bass are biting. You know the yellows are biting. You know fish are going to be biting here while we're in the show. $20 off a new membership to fishdope.com using the code Hookup now. And if you go to the fishdope.com BD Outdoors booth, you just tell them you listen to Let's Talk Hookup. They're going to give you that $20 off right there. So, Dave, how do we find you?
Well, I'll be at the show every day at booth 1016, plus my website, like Bart, Pete talk about all the time, yoursaltwaterguide.com. Check it out, gang. There's something in there for every single person. And I'll also have Mike and Nate from the Bear Flag Swordfish guys will be in my booth all day Saturday. If you want to come over and talk swordfish, the boys will be there all day Saturday.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thanks, Dave. We'll see you on Wednesday at the Long Beach Convention Center. Look forward to it. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
Hey, that's it. It's showtime, and the Dana Landing booth at this year's Fred Hall show is going to be the biggest they've ever had.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's going to be really cool. They've got the Maui Jim with over 300 styles of Maui Jim sunglasses. Olokai is going to be there with their largest displays of shoes and sandals, and that's going to be inside the Dana Landing booth. Both Fishworks and Salty Crew will have lots of their fishing-inspired clothing at discounted show prices. All the finest sunglasses, shoes, and clothing, all at incredible show prices, only at the Dana Landing booth. Do not miss it. Yeah. It's going to be an awesome display.
They're going to have an amazing display of the newest Olakais there, too, and Olakai's awesome. I know. I wear them every day. John wears them every day.
I'm wearing them right now.
You're wearing them,
as we speak.
I'm on it right now, too.
Yeah, good stuff, for sure. Let's go ahead and jump into the phones.
You got it, man. Well, the shows are packed up. Let's talk to Mike, who's called us from Chula Vista this morning. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Great.
You there?
Mike?
Yeah. Got you loud and clear.
I want to make sure I didn't hear it click this time. First of all, hey, guys, I love that show. I go to it all the time. I've gone for 3 years. I'm back now. I try and never miss one of those shows. Bart, you put the best shows together, man. There's no doubt about it.
Thank you.
Hey, one more thing. You guys forgot to mention the Vagabond, man. Mike Lackey's probably one of the best skippers there.
Well, he's a part of the Captain's Summit, and we mentioned that earlier.
Not only do we agree with you, but we talked about Mike earlier being part of the panel of that killer Captain's Summit seminar. That's gonna be great.
I love that guy. Hey, you guys you said there's going to be a lot of new electronics up there, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good, because, man, I'm going to redo my boat this year. I've got a 24-foot Grady. It's about time to put all new electronics on it. So you said there's a lot of new stuff. I'm really looking at the side-scanning sonars for a small boat. Who would be the best people to talk to about that?
Well, what you want to do is you go to the Johnson Hicks Marine seminar area and look in Western Outdoor News. You can get or online at our website. They'll tell you when the seminars are, and anything you want to know about marine electronics is going to be discussed over the next from Wednesday through Sunday of next week, and you'll find what you need there. And if you don't, you simply go to the rep who's going to be there, whatever product you like. They're all there. You go to that rep and ask him your question. They'll tell you.
Yeah,
it's all right there.
Really cool.
And Ricky and I are big Simrad fans, and Scott Nagel, go bug him.
Nagel's the man.
Go talk to Nagel. He'll clue you in.
He was the one him and Scott were the ones that helped me set up the electronics package we put on our boat, and then any questions, additions, things like that. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
And the customer, again, I know that all of those great brands and manufacturers are going to be excellent. I can only speak to Simrad. Their customer service is impeccable. It's so good.
And ease of use is another
that's
thing.
The big
too.
thing, totally.
So, check those out, Mike, and we'll see you at the show. Thanks a lot for the call. That's going to be so cool.
Yeah, that's we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
You asked me before one of the new stuff. One of the new things I didn't mention before, I want, if you got a minute, I want to talk about this. There's a company called OpKix, OPKIX. They become a sponsor this year of the Fred Hall Show, and it's an amazing product that I think is going to take us all by storm. It's this small, portable, wearable, waterproof camera. It's only about 3 inches long.
It's like the size of a chapstick.
Yeah, exactly the size. It fits on your glasses, or it fits on the bill of your cap, or you can wear it as a ring mount on your finger. So while you're catching fish, you don't have to be holding your cell phone with one hand and maybe dropping it overboard. This is
amazing.
It's amazing. I want everybody to look at. There's a big trailer there. Go check it out. OpKix. Wonderful.
Bart, I got another one. One of our listeners said the phones were too busy, couldn't get through, so he wrote into us via our Facebook page, but was wanting to know about the custom rod, the custom rod section that is there, and the big building contest.
Bigger than ever. This year, they're going to. You're allowed to have. I think they're going to be up to 50 rods there in contention for the prizes. There's prizes for the professional division, for the amateur division, and for the junior division.
Wait a minute. There's going to be up to 50 rod builders there building rods?
More than that. 50 rods make it into the final. There's a panel that comes in and judges, and they're going to have up to 50 rods.
So custom rod builders, amateur and professional both, will build rods, and then they'll put them into the contest for display. And
they're all on display there. You can go look at them. You can buy them.
And where is that going to be?
Well, if you look up in the ceiling, you'll see this big sign that says Custom Rod Depot.
Okay.
And that's what they do. And they're having another contest. It's a speed building contest. And whoever wraps in the fastest time is going to win that portion of it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. And it's a very large section now. It started out with, one or two booths that Mike put together about 5 years ago, and all of a sudden it's become a major part of the show.
Yeah.
This will be a good thing if you're wanting to get into rod building. Obviously all the information, there's parts and pieces. We bought a closeout on some rod blanks that we bought hundreds of. Hundreds. We did this a couple of years ago, and
is that the $5 ones you talked about yesterday?
We sold them all throughout the last few years. They're $60 in the shop, but we had our run with them. We need that space for something else, and so Doug said we need to make them gone. So we're literally selling $70 saltwater rod blanks for $5 a piece. So if you ever wanted to get into rod building, you want to get some blanks to practice. They are just normal traditional bending saltwater, 20 to 30-pound type saltwater rods, and they are $5 a piece.
That'll be at Fisherman's Landing Tackle.
Yeah,
for sure. Hey, here's another guy that'll be at the show, Berkeley Andrews from Seakeeper. Good morning, Berkeley.
Hey, Berkeley.
Good morning, Pete, Ricky. How's everybody doing? What a big week we got coming, huh?
Oh yeah. And of course you've been a part of the Fred Hall shows since we were young, which is a long time ago, right?
I know it, and it's still a lot of fun, and the evolution of everything from fishing gear to clothing and actually Seakeeper gyros. So it's going to be a really exciting week. Just wanted to let everyone know to come on by. We do have a Seakeeper 1 now available for boats from 23 to 30 foot up to 11,000 pounds for less than $14,900. So
wow.
We're going to have the Seakeeper 1 in the booth for people to see and talk about, and then we're going to have the Seakeeper demo boat right across the street at Pier Point Landing. So it's a great time for people to come on by and learn more about this exciting technology. It's definitely making people a lot more comfortable, and we debuted the product about 2 weeks ago at the Miami Boat Show, and we've had a pretty stellar reception so far.
I can tell you, of course, firsthand, because I have a Seakeeper on my boat, my 36 Pacific, that Seakeeper changes your life. I mean, when you're out, it definitely, if you turn it off, you realize what a huge difference it makes, even when it's relatively calm. I mean, there's a little bump. Like if you're sideways in the trough or whatever, and when it's rough, it's really a game changer. It makes the difference between going out and not going out or being comfortable.
I always crack up when I hear people that get it. They're always saying like, "Oh, I probably won't use it very often, but on those occasional days when I need it, it'll be nice to have." We always say the same thing, like you're going to turn it on for the first time and you will never step on board your boat ever again and not have that thing spooled up.
No question about it.
It is revolutionary.
And it's easy to maintain. Once a year, Andrew comes over and does a service on it. They work. They really work. And this Seakeeper 1, Berkeley, is a super game changer for boats down to 23 feet, like your boat.
Exactly,
your
Parker
you could
25.
Put one on, right? Berkeley?
Yeah, I mean, it's really small. We're literally talking about you can put this Seakeeper inside a Yeti cooler. We've got a latest ad shows that. It's a flush mount design, so it's something that we just installed it on the deck of our 27-foot Sea Hunt, a new demo boat that we have. But it's just affordable technology now for smaller boats. We can coordinate you with one of our Seakeeper dealers, and it's a straightforward process and very exciting. So we're getting people into the game now.
The fact that Berkeley says it makes people feel a little more comfortable, that's the understatement of the
right?
century.
Yeah. How true is that?
Yeah, it is. It's a game-changing technology. So you'll have the Seakeeper demo boat right across the street over at Pier Point Landing. People can come by the booth at Long Beach, sign up with you for a free test ride to see what it's like. And this boat is equipped with the Seakeeper 1?
It's got a Seakeeper 3 on it. It's a little bit
3.
bigger boat.
Okay.
It's a 29-foot Albemarle demo boat. But, come on by the booth. We'll walk you across the street. If you want to click on our website and just schedule a ride, because you can park over at Pier Point. They'll give you tokens for free parking, and then, just walk right down to the boat. So every 2 hours, we're having demos, so we look forward to seeing everybody. And Bart, all you guys, looking forward to a great show.
Well,
cool.
the people can get their hand stamped too on the top, walk across the Hyatt Bridge there, and then just walk along the shore to get to Pier.
Yeah, short, easy walk.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah, and go by and say hi to Berkeley and check out this technology. It is game-changing technology. There's nothing like it. Berkeley, we'll see you on Wednesday at the Long Beach show.
Pete, Ricky, hey, take care, guys. Have a good one.
All right,
buddy.
thanks for calling in.
Hey, when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way, including more of your phone calls. You stay tuned. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup on the Let's Talk Hookup app and network.
This is Captain Art Taylor of the Searcher. 2020 is the golden anniversary of Cape Polaris and Searcher. Come help us celebrate 50 amazing years in sport fishing. Searcher has a great crew, awesome food, air-conditioned cabins and galley, and an RSW system to preserve your catch. Our 2020 schedule is available now, so this is a golden opportunity to make your reservation online at searchersportfishing.com or call Celia or Callie at 619-226-2403.
This is Greg Stotesbury from AFCO. For more than 58 years, the American Fishing Tackle Company has been recognized as the premier manufacturer of precision-built offshore fishing tackle. AFCO continues this tradition today with an innovative technical fishing clothing line designed and built by fishermen for fishermen. From our next-generation waterproof shorts like Tactical or Stealth to our new anhydrous waterproof jacket and bibs, the entire AFCO clothing line is purpose-built with the latest AFTEC fabrics and features designed to deliver for the demanding angler. To find AFCO products, go to AFCO.com and find a dealer near you.
It's Fred Hall show time, and Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the best selection and the hottest deals in the show. Hi, this is Doug Kern. The huge Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth is a must visit, and the deals will be unmatched. Accurate reels are an important part of any angler's quiver, and we will have a massive selection of Accurate at the show, including the hot new turn Star Drag reel. So have the Fisherman's Landing Tackle crew help you select the perfect Accurate reel. Come visit the most spectacular booth in our history. Fisherman's Landing Tackle, a must-see at this year's Fred Hall Show.
Have you always wanted a boat but don't want all the hassles? Then you need to join Freedom Boat Club, where you get hassle-free boating. Freedom Boat Club buys the boats, you enjoy them, and they do the rest. Freedom Boat Club takes care of the slip fee, maintenance, insurance, and cleaning. You have access to a fleet of great fishing and family boats ready to go in the water at Mission Bay, San Diego Bay, and 190-plus locations across the world. For more information, check freedomboatclub.com or visit them at Dana Landing and Cabrillo Isle Marina.
2 years ago, Gamakatsu set out to develop a hook light enough for live bait to swim naturally, yet strong enough to handle your next trophy bluefin. The answer? The Gamakatsu Nautilus Heavy Duty. Most captains agree the Gamakatsu Nautilus hook is best for tuna. And now with the introduction of the Nautilus HD, no matter how big the tuna, Gamakatsu has a hook to handle it. The new Nautilus HD is now available with solid ring or standard hook. Get it now at select tackle shops and start getting bit.
A top fleet and superb fishing is what Seaforth Sport Fishing in Mission Bay is all about. With free parking and fully stocked tackle shop, it's no wonder Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Apollo, Outer Limits, El Gato Dos, Pride, Tribute, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth Sea Watch in San Diego offer the finest half and full day trips available. Seaforth Sport Fishing. For charters or regular open party schedule, check seaforthlanding.com. Run by fishermen for fishermen in Mission Bay.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Having a great time here this morning. Talking Fred Hall Show, talking Rancho Leonero. Life is good today, buddy.
Yes, indeed. You know, we heard Art Taylor talking about that. And don't be sure to go by the Searcher booth at the Fred Hall Show and go see Art and Celia Taylor at the Searcher booth there. And, of course, Art will be a part of that captain seminar, too. So Art always great. I try and cover everybody. We have so many fantastic people that take care of us here on Let's Talk Hookup, the sponsors and stuff like that. Sometimes I might miss, so I apologize for that. But there's so many great people at this show, including John Ireland and Bart Hall and Ginny Hall and Ricky and that whole crew that sometimes you just can you see it all, Bart?
I don't think you can see it all in a day. I've never been able to see the whole thing ever in a year.
No way.
And I'm there every day. Of course, I get stopped as I'm walking down the road. But if you really wanted to see everything, it's pretty much impossible. I mean, there's nearly 1,000 booths. There's acres of boats. I mean, if you want to go and see every boat and see every booth in the 400 seminars, there's no way. This is more than a daytime experience.
Yeah, indeed, for sure. Well, let's jump back on the phones because our listeners have a lot of questions.
Yeah, the phone lines have literally been packed since we started the show. How about this time we talked to Bob, and he's calling us from Lakeside this morning. Hi, Bob. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys. Great show this morning.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy. Go ahead.
Okay, super. Hey, I love to go to both shows. I love to go to Long Beach for the deals and the specials and everything else, and I love to go to Del Mar where I have time to actually sit down and go to the seminars. I was looking on the Fred Hall site. Is there a place I could find out a seminar list for the Del Mar show?
You certainly can as soon as we get it done. Mike is working on it as we speak, and when Ginny and I get through here, we're going to work on the ones that we're doing. Yeah, we don't have it together yet. It's this is very difficult to pull all of this together at the last minute the way we have to do it. And we just barely got the seminars done for Long Beach. But we're working on the ones for Del Mar. There's going to be some good ones. We're adding people. Mike and I had some revelations the last few days about, man, let's get this guy, let's get that guy. We're going to have good seminars in Del Mar, but we don't have it ready to publish just yet.
Yeah.
You were telling us during the break that you have Brandon Hayward doing a deep drop swordfish seminar.
Yeah.
That is going to be huge.
Oh, yeah.
You better have a lot of extra chairs for that one.
Let's see. It's Saturday at 3 p.m.
That's cool.
And, it's good. And then he's going to hang around you for anything you want to ask him afterwards.
Brandon's such a great guy and a guy that knows his stuff. I've spent many hours picking his brain about that stuff too, because he gets them.
I mean, arguably the most successful charter. I mean, I don't think they're even arguable. I mean, the most successful charter operator catching swordfish, with deep drop and the way we do it. And what's so cool about that is, Brandon is so connected with the commercial guys, but is a private boat guy. Right. So it's really going to apply to all of us out there. That's going to be a cool seminar.
And he has some really nice ideas about it too, and very simple concepts.
Right.
That really, it's once you figure it out, it's not that hard.
That's it. You know, the getting yourself set up is a big part of it,
Right.
and now that has come so full circle that you can just buy things that are all pre-set up
Right.
the way to do it, and then you get Brandon's advice on the hows and wheres, and then you can buy all the pre-made stuff that's ready for you.
Then you hope they're biting when you go.
That's it, man. You got it.
that's it.
Exactly.
One of the things, and Bob, thanks a lot for the call this morning. One of the things that Bob mentioned is Del Mar being able to approach and talk to you. Now, I notice at the Rancho Leonero booth, which is a great location there in both shows, Del Mar, especially right as you walk in, you guys are busy a lot. I mean,
Always, yeah.
do you have more time to talk to people at Long Beach or Del Mar, John?
Good question. I'd say it's a toss-up.
Yeah, because you're busy all the time.
Yeah, we're really, really busy at both
Yeah.
shows. And actually at Del Mar, we're just as busy as we are at Long Beach.
Yeah.
And
You have a lot of fans.
Yeah, we really do. It's great. We get a chance to talk to all our guests and hopefully new guests. And there's always people at the booth. Gosh, we're always really, really busy. We've got a good crew. Pam and Phil and Bill Decker and all that are busy as they can be. And then, of course, I'm there all the time and helping out all I can. But
Yeah.
extremely busy. The shows are really, really good for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks to Bart and Jenny.
Yeah, and
big help for us.
Oh yeah, and Pam and Phil will be booking. You can actually Pam will bring her computer, and you can actually book your room and your boat and everything right there at the show.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely, yeah.
So-
the new technology now, we can do everything right
Yeah.
there for you.
So you want to
no
go
more calling.
in prime time? It's and are there going to be any show specials too?
Yeah, well, we run the show special every year. It's August and September, and it's our deepest discount of the year. And it's just during the shows. Actually, the special ends as soon as the shows end at the 1st of April. And if you book during the shows or now before the shows, a real deep discount. And it's for the month, and it's actually our best fishing time. When the special runs, but it's of course during our warmest time of year as well, which kind of coincides with the great fishing. So it's a good opportunity, and it's during the show only. So we get a lot of bookings for that special. We'll fill up for the special.
And the other thing too is if you get a Let's Talk Hookup Club card, you get 10% off on your rooms.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you want to come to
Absolutely.
our tournament in June, you get a Let's Talk Hookup Club card for $15. You can save
At Long Beach,
a lot of money.
Just go around the corner.
That's
get,
it.
Get that card and come
Yeah.
back over and get your 10%.
For
Yeah,
sure. Well,
for
let's go ahead
sure.
and jump back on the phone.
Thanks,
So
Pete.
You got it. How about we jump in and this time talk to John? John's calling from Mira Mesa this morning. Hi, John. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. So I had a question for Bart, but I want to quickly ask Rick something real quick. That Shimano bass reel special that you couldn't mention.
Yeah.
I got two of those last year. I wish I would have got 4. So
You'll
are
have
they gonna
another
be,
shot.
Yes.
Is that going to be? Yeah. Is that going to be available at both shows or just the Long Beach?
It will definitely be available at both shows, as they always say, as long as supply lasts. Now, we bought super heavy and we have a lot of them, but it is limited just like it did in Del Mar. If the rods can hang in, then the deal will hang in, but once they're gone, they're gone. So if you want it, and that is just, it's like over a $200 rod and reel combo that you'll be out the door with for less than $100. And if you know you're going to get it, it's just worth the drive to make sure to go to Long Beach to make sure you'll secure
Ooh,
it.
you're letting the cat out of the bag.
Well, I'm just saying if
You're
it
just
happens.
saying if it happens,
yeah,
right?
Allegedly,
Yeah.
of course. Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
And I will also say, allegedly, that if you want a pretty darn nice spinning outfit that would complement that the same, there's a possibility that deal might exist too.
Another Shimano deal.
Again, maybe.
Yeah, it
you
could
can
happen.
you can only find out when you walk through the doors of the Long Beach show.
There you go.
Yeah. It's going to be major.
And John, you had a question for Bart?
Yeah, I did. So, Bart, I know that you fish the Sierras every summer and stuff, and I was this goes back a ways, but I was wondering, are the waters still being stocked with Alper's trout? I know that Tim Alper's sold or retired or something, and has someone else taken over that fishery?
Tim did retire, and he's moved, and he's doing quite well. I just got a note from him about a week ago, and everything's great. What they're doing up there, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has kind of not been stocking the way that the Mammoth Lakes and everybody up there wants them to. So Mono County has kind of stepped up, and they're stocking from private sources, and Mammoth Lakes is stocking from private sources. Mammoth Lakes in the summertime will stock from their own budget 10 tons of trout in the Mammoth Lakes, and that's just them. The Fish and Game is stocking, and Mono County is stocking. So yeah, there's a lot of stocking going on there privately from Mono County and from Mammoth Lakes people. And Fish and Game is doing what they do, but everybody's augmenting it with larger fish. And there's a lot of big fish being stocked in the Eastern Sierra in the summertime.
Speaking of Mammoth Lakes, Adventure and Camping will be back.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And, yeah, and Ricky's done it a couple times. I'm destined to do it this year.
I got turned on to it from Bart. Bart was the one that turned me on to it, and I sing their praises to everybody. Nothing to do with the association of the show. I think that is one of the coolest deals in town from a family-owned business. They are absolutely awesome. Ryan and his wife run the whole service, and you want to talk about somebody that takes care of you from like the second you jump on their website until the second you drive home. Like, they are awesome.
And they're back at Long Beach and Del Mar.
Yeah, and my son calls me, "Is Venture and Camping back?" Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, let's go. I said, okay, we'll go.
Yeah, for sure. And then, of course, in Del Mar, we're actually on the Sunday of Del Mar. Ryan will be here in the studio.
That's awesome.
So
cool.
That's going to get more depth about what his service is, but it is a fantastic
It's great,
thing, so
man.
Go by and check them out. Hey, John, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning.
All right, let's jump back into them, and this time we're going to talk to Brian calling from Wildemar. Hi, Brian. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Great.
Good.
So totally pumped for the show. Ricky, a leftover question from yesterday. Can you compare and contrast the four sizes of Talicas and Speedmasters? What spectra you would put on each, and what top shot you would put on each?
Sizes are identical. The 12, 16, 20, and 25 from Talica to Speedmaster. And on the 12s and 16 size reels would either be 65 or 80 pound, depending on the type of fishing that you're going to be doing. And on the 20s and 25, it would either be 80 or 100 pound, depending on the size that you're doing. And all of those reels will qualify for free Spectra if you buy them at the Long Beach show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I did something. I had a Talica 8, and I put 65-pound Max Quattro on it and fished rockfish with it. It was so much fun.
It weighs nothing.
It was great reel for
Get tons of line because that Max Quattro is
and
so
power.
skinny. Yeah, that is a cool reel.
Yeah.
I really like that reel for like slow troll fishing for yellowtail and La Jolla, and especially if you get faced with a scenario like we had this last year where the sardine is smaller than normal. Such a small reel, the spool weighs very little, so it's really easy for that bait to pull line off your reel. 50-pound Max Quattro is like thread, so a small sardine has no problem towing it. But if you hook a 30 or to 50-pound bluefin, you still got enough power in your reel to handle it. That's a really cool reel.
There you go, Brian. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning.
Matt in Newport Beach is up next on Let's Talk Hookup. What's up, Matt?
Hey, good morning, guys. It's always nice to listen to John Ireland talk. Bart, anticipation for the Fred Hall show is like a World Series or a Super Bowl. I don't see how people can anticipate it anymore. My hot tip for an angler who wants to talk to Bart, hang out after one of Dave Hansen's shows, and you have a high probability of being able to talk to Bart.
You got that right.
Or Jenny too, right, Jenny?
Jenny and I'll be at the Dave Hansen show. Yeah, no doubt about it. The Dave Hansen experience.
Aren't you yelling at him?
Oh. Yeah. I have to yell at him sometimes.
Someone's got to keep him in line.
Yeah. No doubt. Matt, thanks a lot for the call. We'll see you at the show. Definitely don't want to. I think you need to rename that the Dave Hansen experience.
I think we're going to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call.
By the way, I'm sitting here listening. It's too bad that Pete, your co-host, doesn't know much about fishing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think anybody in the world knows more about fishing.
That's right. Yeah.
No, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, between he and Doug, I don't know.
Yeah,
there could be.
Doug's the man.
Pretty
Good
good.
about it.
I don't know, Ricky.
When you guys are on together, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We have so much fun doing that show. It is we have a really good time. We just like talking about fishing, and that's why we're so excited about the show. Is we get to do that. Like, our favorite thing in the world is to talk fishing tackle with people, and for a week, the whole world gets together to do just that. We our whole crew. Like, we take so much pride in that show. It's like it's our show, you know. I mean, we love it. It's really fun.
Well, like Doug said yesterday, he said, it's 49% sale, 51% show. If we have to make a choice, we're going to we're going to defer to the customer and talk about fishing.
Yeah, that's been our motto forever, and we like it. It's a good time. Hey, when we come back, we're going to find out we are giving away a ton of tickets. 4 lucky callers are each going to win a pair of tickets to Fred Hall, Long Beach, or Del Mar. It's your choice. We're going to be giving those away when we return. More Let's Talk Hookup coming up on the Let's Talk Hookup app and network.
It's Yamaha's Reliable Choice sales event. From January 1st to March 31st, power up with the choice of additional warranty protection or up to $1,500 in dealer credit on eligible select new 2.5 to 350 horsepower 4-strokes. For details, visit YamahaOutboards.com or your Yamaha Outboards dealer today. Yamaha. Reliability starts here.
Offer ends March 31st, 2020. Subject to change. Other restrictions and conditions apply. Select models excluded. See authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealers for details. Cannot be used with any other Yamaha offer.
Hi, I'm Bart Hall, and I'm honored to once again be able to tell you about the annual Fred Hall Show, March 4th to the 8th at the Long Beach Convention Center. I am proud of our 74-year-old history. It would have been impossible in 1946 for my father to envision the majestic event that his creation would become. The Fred Hall Show is the world's largest and most exciting sport fishing show, one of the nation's most prominent boat shows, and a world-class international travel and hunting show. We honor my father's promise to entertain you all day with nearly 1,000 booths, over 400 seminars, acres of boats, and dozens of family fun activities. Kids 15 and under are always free and always fish-free. We are passionate about preserving the lifestyle of fishing, hunting, boating, and outdoor recreation that so many of us cherish. You can help by joining the Coastal Conservation Association of California. And when you purchase their special show package, you'll get in free. Join us and celebrate the passion for outdoor recreation at the Fred Hall Show, March 4th to the 8th at the Long Beach Convention Center. Presented by Progressive. Check us out at fredhall.com.
It's Fred Hall Show time, and Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the best selection and the hottest deals in the show. Hi, this is Doug Kern. The huge Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth is a must visit, and the deals will be unmatched. We have the most complete selection of Penn reels at the show, including the Penn Fathom, Torque, and International. The Fisherman's Landing Tackle staff will help you select the right Penn reel for your trip at the absolute best price at the show. Come visit our most spectacular booth in our history, Fisherman's Landing Tackle, a must-see at this year's Fred Hall Show.
When it comes to fishing rods for saltwater, there's just one name you need to know: CalStar. Take, for example, the Graphiter series. It's a true graphite and fiberglass composite rod, the finest it's ever been built. And for anglers seeking traditional performance, durability, and quality at an affordable price, the CalStar West Coast series of rods and blanks are the ones for you. Their master craftsmen bring decades of rod building experience to every rod they make. So if you want your fishing rods to be truly state-of-the-art, I always recommend CalStar at fine tackle stores everywhere. Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. I still can't believe that the show is over.
Here.
This one went so fast for me. All right, we're giving away a bunch of sets of tickets. Again, your choice, Long Beach or Del Mar. Pair of tickets is going to Brian in Wildemar, Cliff in Blossom Valley, Mike in Chula Vista, and Paul in Bellflower. Guys, congratulations. We will see you at the show.
Yeah, indeed. And, of course, John Ireland, we'll see you at the show.
You will,
right?
for sure. I look forward to seeing everybody.
Let's Talk Hookup booth right behind there is the Rancho Leonero booth. And can't miss John Ireland and Pam and Phil and the whole gang there will be there. And in the meantime, if somebody wants to make a reservation, how do we get a hold of you?
Thanks, Pete. 800-646-2252 or rancholeonero.com.
All right. And Bart, it's happening. Yeah. Give us the details.
Well, we want to thank our sponsors, Mammoth Lakes and Shakespeare for the Kids Fish Free Trout Pond, the Ram Ultimate Air Dogs, Hobie Kayaks down there in the lagoon. We've got the Daiwa Saltwater Tank. Nobody else has a saltwater tank, but we do. We have the Kuma 805 freshwater tank, the Accurate Main Seminar Stage, the Costa Sporting Chef Cafe. We have the Mammoth Lake Seminar Stage up there as well. I'm sure I'm forgetting something.
There's a lot of stuff.
Hobie seminars, whatever.
Yeah.
And Berkeley.
So
and Berkeley has got their own seminar schedule in there somehow, doing what they do in their booth.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great thing, and it is a bucket list show. People come from all over the world. If you haven't been, you need to come. If you, like Aldous Huxley said, for those who understand, there's no explanation necessary. For those who don't understand, there is no explanation possible.
Yeah, and of course, don't miss our live broadcast Saturday and Sunday from the Hyatt Regency Hotel right there in the Seaview Rotunda, bottom of the lobby there. Saturday and Sunday morning we'll be broadcasting live, so that's an event. What time does the show open?
A show opens at 1 o'clock Wednesday through Friday, 10 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday.
All right. Thanks, Bart. Thanks,
Thank
Jenny.
you.
Thanks, John. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to Brian in the studio here with us. And, of course, Adam on the phones and on the app. And, yes, next Saturday and Sunday, a great live broadcast live from the Hyatt Regency. Join us for the live broadcast. You'll be well rewarded. But if you can't, just listen right here on the Let's Talk Hookup app and radio network. And we'll see you next Saturday and Sunday right back here on the Let's Talk Hookup app and radio network.